Hey, Second Best Golf, thank you so much for joining us today. Today we're doing something a little bit different. As you can tell, we're not at a golf course. We are throwing you a little bit of a curveball, if you will, okay? Today we are gonna have to move indoor because of the weather, schedules, timing, and all that. Our special athlete today is heading for spring training here pretty soon. So we're gonna go inside. This guy is super special to me. I've known him since he was a kid. I've coached him in other sports, football, basketball, track. He's gone on to have a phenomenal high school, college, and now professional career. He was drafted by the Mariners out of Texas A&M. He got traded to the White Sox last season. He started to have some success right as the season was come to a close. I can't wait to see this kid's success. He's all grown now. He's about to head to spring training. What happens at spring training after they're done with their games? They go play golf. Let's get him right. Let's go meet our athlete.
One got hit in the air towards right center field. This is deep. Does DeLoach have another one? Yes, he does. His second home run of this game and 17th of the year.
He goes up and graduates, and his dad turns the media room into a golf room once he leaves. What the heck?
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going? Mama.
Hang on 1 second. Let me.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't want to make this.
No, you're fine. Hi,
handsome.
how are you? Good to see you.
So good to see you.
Oh my God. What's up? How are you? How you been? Good. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I'm sorry. I just got back from a squad fun.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Let's do it. Sweet. All right, let's go. All right, we're inside now at DeLoach's. Really cool indoor setup we got in here in Zach's hometown house, his boyhood house, if you will. Of course, like I said, he moves out, goes away to college, and then his dad turns the media room into this cool thing. But we're here with, like I said, he's one of my favorite athletes I ever had the opportunity to coach. We got Chicago White Sox outfielder Zach DeLoach here. I've coached him in other sports, but now I get to coach him in golf. I'm stoked to do that. I'm stoked to see his athletic movements. We're going to tie some of those athletic movements from baseball into golf. There's a lot of rotational movements in there that we're going to tie together, being efficient with our swing and all that. So, Zach, thanks for having us, man. I really appreciate it. It's always good seeing you. I'm proud of you, proud of where you're at. Tell me, what's your golf story? Where we're at? Where are we going?
Yeah, so 2020, was perfect time. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get back into golf. When I was, 7 or 8 years old, I actually played left-handed with my brother. So obviously I'm playing right-handed now, but I hit left-handed. So that was the reason when I was younger, I played golf left-handed. But I messed up my baseball swing twice by doing that. So my dad kind of forbid me from, playing golf.
Yeah,
so really, from, let's say 8 years old up until 2020, which I don't even know how old I was. So what was that, 4 years ago? So 22. Up until that point, I hadn't picked up a golf club and really played. And really, I haven't swung anything right-handed in my life up until that point. Okay. So that's what we got to work with. I think, my swing over time, I think has gotten better. Okay. It was very, obviously very raw, but I think I'm, fine-tuning it, little by little each year. I'm starting to get more feel for like just the feel shots around the greens and whatnot. Yeah. So it's just a cool, it's a cool way for me to, get out with my brother and my dad, go play with them. Even my wife, starting to play now, which is awesome. So hopefully my daughter one day, fingers crossed, will love golf too. But man, that's kind of the story.
I love it. Awesome. Well, let's get started. We'll start in the middle of the bag. We got your 7-iron here. We want one swing. Okay. I don't want you to have 13 different thoughts, 13 different swings as we're going through the bag. The only thing that changes, obviously, is how far we are from the ball, and we let the equipment determine that. Sure. Okay. So let's just start. You go ahead and hit a few, and then we'll go from there. We'll kind of see what we got going on, and then we'll make some changes.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so like I said, the biggest thing that me and Cole were talking about was just I have a hard time compressing the golf ball. So, making that adjustment, just like being an athlete, like putting the ball, like instead of, maybe the 7-iron being somewhere like right here, just kind of getting it, a little bit, just something right there to where I feel like my hands are just slightly ahead of it, but I'm not having to force it. Okay. So that's kind of the adjustment that I've had to make, but I'm kind of cold right now, so I won't.
No, you're good.
Oh, that's fat. It's okay.
That's all right.
But
Okay. Yeah, so that, what is your typical miss?
so typical miss is actually kind of funny. I don't normally do that on the course. It's usually out to the right, but I will say I call it a miss, but I think I've gotten a lot better at being able to create a good club path. And that's also something that we talked about. Is like, hey, the club path looks fine. The face angle is usually slightly open. So now it's like, okay, let's really work on like, hey, where do we want to hit the golf ball?
Yeah.
Like do we obviously we don't want to hit behind it, and
Yep.
you know, so I've tried messing around with like kind of looking like just slightly ahead of the golf ball,
Okay.
and just seeing kind of what that feels like.
Okay.
But I mean, like a little, like, and then also like working through the ball too.
Okay.
Like with my lower half and kind of letting the upper half relax.
Okay, kind of be along for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, good deal. Yep, and yeah, so my whole goal is we'll get you working off of neutrality, right? We want everything, we'll get everything neutral here in a second, and I'll kind of explain the why on that, just so we have something that it's easier to self-diagnose. But go ahead and hit another one here. Let's see.
So yeah, that's like, I'm purposely trying to do that just because I don't want to miss that way.
Right. Yeah, you're sick of seeing
So,
it right.
yeah, I'm sick of seeing it going right. So I'm really trying to do like a heavy draw to even like a, you know, pretty.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
All right. I like it. Okay, so we got our path going out to the right. Our club face is sending it left.
Yeah.
Okay, so we kind of want to match those up so that we're consistent. Okay.
Right.
So you can even see right here on the screen. Okay. That club face it's shut before we're even getting to the ball. Right. But our path
It's like
6 degrees to the right.
about,
Right. So
just a little
that
much, but you know, that's still
and that's fine.
ideal.
So so our path. Okay. Got the Tour Striker toolkit here. Okay. So our path is going out there. All right. And our club face is facing there.
Right.
Okay. We're going that way.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Club face determines where that ball is going to go.
Yes.
All right. Path determines where it's kind of going to start, essentially. All right. So let's get you matching up the face with the path.
Okay.
How do we do that? Okay. When we have that preset forward lean and a little bit of a strong grip, it has no chance of being square. So the one that went out to the right, all right, is we held that off because I don't want to hook it, right? So that chicken wing there, ideally, we get there. Because when you turn that over, that's absolutely insane. Like your 7-iron going 190 yards, that's silly, okay?
Yeah.
And that truly, we hit beautiful, compressed down and through it. That's awesome, okay? So let's look at your grip here. And the same...
And I have had a slightly stronger grip just because
you don't want
hate that shot.
For sure, for sure. And the saying goes, change a grip, lose a friend. And I don't want to lose a friend. You know, I've known you since you were in 6th grade. I don't want to lose you now. But it'll feel weird until it doesn't, okay? So I want... Okay, you had that kind of there.
I had that
okay?
V, that like...
I want this right here. And you can see that kind of getting worn out.
Yeah.
All right? And that's because of how we have it. I want it a little bit more in your fingers, and I'll show you why. Okay. So if we're here, all right, and I'm here, I can tell you to relax till I'm blue in the face, right? Just like when you tell your wife to relax, it's not going to work, right? Okay. You're newlywed, so she probably has a little bit more patience with you. Give it time. Okay, but anyway, so you're going to tense up at the bottom of your swing.
Sure.
Watch what happens. That closes even on top of having it closed here.
Sure.
Now I'm going to get a little bit more in my fingers. Okay, I got the meat essentially sitting right on top of there.
Yep.
And I'm holding it right there with that finger and that meat. Okay. This and my watch match the club face.
Okay.
All right. Now, hot dog bun. We got it wrapped right there. My thumbs are overlapping. Now that I got a nice neutral grip, I'm squeezing the life out of it.
Okay.
And it's not budging. Okay. So let me stand there and I'll show you. So I'm going to white knuckle this. Here, excuse me. I'm going to swing one right here.
Go for it.
Okay. So the whole myth of you got to loosen hands to be free and just swing fast, right? Well, I'm gripping the life out of it, and I can still swing free. It's still turning over, right? But you saw that when I grip the life out of it, it's not going to manipulate in the hand.
Right.
So I'm going to get you a little bit more here and there. Now, this one you may slice the crap out of. It's all good. I don't care. Because then we can, once we have that neutral, then we can work on.
So it's hands.
Yep. So it's going to be a little bit more
like
there.
press. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So a little bit more.
And then thumb's going to start there, and then it's going to go ever so slightly there.
And then
that thumb. Yeah.
right
so
there.
your thumbs are essentially there. I love that right there. Okay. So, like I said, that'll feel weird until it doesn't.
Okay.
But I just want you to do your normal swing.
Okay. It definitely feels weird.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
For sure. But that was, okay, if that's as far left as we're going to go.
Yeah. And that's smash factor not even good. I'm still hitting it.
100%. And so
yeah.
So that's beautiful. That's a nice little draw.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to go further. It's going to be more controllable.
Yeah.
We don't like what do they call it? The war shots. WAR, weak ass right.
Yeah.
Okay. You can bleep that one.
Right.
But the slappy ones, and that happens when that face is open.
Right.
We're coming across it, whatever. That's going to be a nice compressed ball by just letting it happen, not making it happen.
Right.
Okay. So now let's do that same grip. Okay. And I want it pointed at your belly button. All right. So you kind of
right here.
Yep. So you kind of lean it at that, which is fine. Again, these are all, lack of a better word, Band-Aids. And I want to build it from here because otherwise, what am I doing, right?
Yeah. So grip here.
Yep. Point at your belly button.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're nice and neutral. Now just turn back and through.
It's a little out to the right.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's dead straight. Okay.
Club face was open.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so the path, it went towards our path.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a straight shot. It's just not straight towards our intended target. Right.
Right.
So now that we have that, if we're neutral, okay, and I turn back and I turn through, okay, my handle and my belly button, if they're in line, right, and they're going around my body at the same time, in theory, not a whole lot can go wrong. It's going straight.
It's going straight, right.
You remember when I taught you how to shoot a basketball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get that elbow underneath, okay? If it's here, I can miss this way or this way.
Sure.
When I'm here, I can only miss long or short, okay? Now, same thing with the golf swing. If I'm rotating and these two are working together, it's going to go straight.
Right.
When I come into problems is if one goes faster than the other, okay? So if my handle is going faster than my hips, or my hips stop my hands, there it goes. If my hips spin out and they're going faster than my handle, it's going out to the right, okay? So essentially on the ones that it's a push out to the right, we got a great turn back. We just slid through this way. Because it didn't spin right, go farther right.
Right.
It was a push right.
Push right. Yeah.
So you got a great turn back. Now turn all the way through. Keep that head. So the way we do that, again, I can tell you, but we got to find a feel for you, okay?
Right.
So let's look. I want you to look at that.
Yeah, and this is me purely just like, not even like this is just me trying to be an athlete as much as I can.
Which is perfect. There's nothing wrong with that.
Doing this.
It's an athletic move. It's an athletic
sport. So I know
sport.
there's some technique I gotta learn here.
But the whole thing is I don't want you thinking about the technique.
Right.
Okay? Now, we kind of got to think about it until we don't. All right?
Yeah. Make sure this is...
Yep, so nice and neutral. Overlap that thumb just a little bit more on top.
Right there?
There you go. Yep.
Okay.
And then the handle and belly button are going around your body at the same time.
That might be... It's better.
It's the second best feeling in the world right there, man.
Yep.
You've been married as long as I have. Fewer and far between. Actually, for you, it might be the third best, right? The second best might be that home run in a full stadium, right?
For sure.
But that's freaking awesome, okay? I don't hate that. Look, dude, baby draw, it falls right there. Now, okay, it might be an alignment issue. Okay.
Okay.
We're just missing just a touch. But again, I like that. I like that ball flight. That feel okay?
Yeah, I just it's a little high.
Yeah.
That's about, but that, you know, like I told you, like that's just like that's the compression thing that I was talking about.
Now the beauty of it though is that's because you have speed. Like, dude,
Right.
what I would do for that, because right here, all right, the backspin.
Yeah.
Okay. Tour average or ideal for the tour, they say the iron plus 3 zeros is what they're able to produce.
Okay.
A 7-iron, 7400, that's a freaking ton of speed you're putting on that sucker. That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here, look at my clubs though. I just want to make sure like that's like, because I got fitted for those.
How long ago?
2 off seasons ago.
Okay. I mean, I don't hate them.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, this for me, being as weak as I am, like I swing like ladies flex pretty much. But this feels like a Douglas fir in my hand. But for you, it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Perfect.
I love it. Wish it was Titleist, but that's okay. Whatever.
You know,
we'll work
I
on
mean,
that. Maybe the next contract we'll do Titleist.
we'll look at it. Hey, I'm kind of in the market for a new driver. I haven't figured out. Like I need to go get fit. I just need to get comfortable with the driver again.
And we'll work on that too. I'll grab mine too and see what we're working with, because I got the GT. Okay, point at your belly button. All right.
So there.
Yep. And it's not always going to be at your belly button.
Right.
But I want it. We always want
kind of like that instead of that.
Whatever lie we have. That's kind of crazy. We want our spine angle perpendicular to that.
Oh, perpendicular. Okay.
Okay. And then our club matching that. Okay. So we don't want to be leaned one way or the other. And a lot of times when we're trying to get more compression, we're leaning forward on it or whatever. Or we're trying to lean that club forward. So we want it nice, perpendicular to the ground. Okay. And again, for neutrality's sake, because we want that all hell breaks loose.
Right.
Okay. It's straight is always a good shot.
Okay.
Okay. So right there, and we're turning back and through.
I was a little behind.
Okay.
Shut the club face a little bit.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep,
See the club
sick.
speed went down right there. Behind it, but that's like my most ideal miss.
Okay.
If we're looking at everything, I mean, just hitting behind it just a hair to where I don't get that full.
Okay, perfect.
Distance.
And so like I mentioned earlier, the swing is this movement and up and down. Okay.
Yep.
So if it's up and down, or if we're hitting behind it, it's the up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get a little bit more around.
Okay.
And you may top the crap out of this, and that's fine. I don't care. But let's focus more on the around.
Okay.
Up over your shoulder and around.
Okay.
There you go, nice and neutral.
See, and that's like when I think that's what happens.
So, so that push out there. See how our head, all right? So our nose is basically on top of the ball, if not even a little bit that side of it. Now as we're going, we're in front of it.
Okay.
All right. So if the swing path and arc is a hula hoop, where the hula hoop touches the ground is my low point.
Okay.
My nose and my spine and all that determines where that is. If I'm moving that low point forward, and I'm expecting this to close this way, I shift that. It's not going to close, and if it does, I'm really shutting it down with my hands. Okay.
Right.
But also, if my nose is shifting this way,
you're moving your head. Yeah.
We're moving our head bad. Okay. And that's going to be that. There's no way that club face can
just
close.
think about keeping it in one spot.
It's going to be thin. We are looking at the back of the ball.
Okay.
Okay. And we were always told, keep your head down. You don't see Rory and Nelly doing that. But the head is level. And it stays back behind. You always see that, right?
Yes.
That reverse K. And that's keeping that nose and spine angle centered
Yeah.
so that our low point, we want boring golf.
Okay.
That low point is the same every time. Turn, turn. We've determined you got plenty of speed. Okay.
Right.
So let's harness that.
So push out to the right.
Okay. Don't hit it. How was the contact on that, do you think? Was it all right?
It was okay. I think just left the face open.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
It felt solid.
All right. Okay, so give me a rehearsal swing right here.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're turning back, you're going to start turn back. Okay. Feel that? Okay. Want that elbow a little bit more underneath. Okay. Get us a little bit up here. Okay.
Okay.
Now slow motion come through. Okay. Come through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. To there. Okay.
Which,
and then
yeah,
up and that
up
way.
and that way.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's happening is we're getting up here, that chicken wing up here. Okay. And then we're coming through there and we're essentially doing
Okay.
that instead of I want.
This way.
Yep.
That
So
way.
so take just your left hand, the club just in your left hand, and I want you to turn it back. Okay, right there. Up, down, up, down. So like as
Okay.
if I'm here, okay, and it's not letting
Up.
you. Yep. So
Down.
up. There you go. There.
Down.
There.
Down.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
you saw how that, as you got to here,
Yeah.
that was pointing back to your
Pointing.
belly button.
Right.
Right? Okay, so now put your other hand on there.
It'll be up.
Yep, there.
That.
Elbows together.
That.
There you go.
That.
There and there.
That.
Yep. So you can almost feel.
Okay.
We'll do this. This will feel super weird. But guys,
Keep them together right here.
you didn't have Popeye forearms. I'm gonna deflate it here. Okay, so there and then. So what's it forcing you to do here?
Stay connected.
Stay connected and hit it
Yeah.
with your body, right?
Right.
We want to hit it with our belly button, and then from there, bring that up. Okay.
All right.
And this is also why you need to have a neutral grip, because now we can turn the hands over a little bit.
This feels weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that one, when it turns over that way, that's where we turn it over with our chest. Okay? We
Right.
got our
With body
hands-
swing.
Yep. Awesome. You can see how the hands are standing right there in front. Boom, it's pointing right at our belly button and there.
Yeah.
Okay. So try that again. All right, yep, so that one a little bit on top of there, more on the fingers. And this one a little bit more on
little
top.
more there.
Yep. Feel almost like the trigger there.
Okay.
Okay. I really like that. Probably not perfect contact. Okay, yep, a little toey. Okay, so right there. So come back. Remember? Okay. Feel that.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Yep. So it's
Just
that.
open up a little bit
I
more.
want you to feel this
I feel
hammer.
like sometimes it's closed.
Yep. Yep. And so.
So
yep,
there.
Yep. And feel your wrist cocked this way. Feel a hammer. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Turn back up over your shoulder. I love it. And
Yeah.
down through, and then
Okay.
up and over that shoulder.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Try one
Now,
more.
do you want me to hang on to the ball the whole time? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of a half swing, but as you turn back, you lift your thumbs up over your shoulder. So go slow motion back here. Turn back, slow motion. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Now just give yourself a thumbs up right over there. Perfect. Right there on
Okay.
plane. It comes down. Handle and belly button.
Nice.
There. Your forearms kiss and roll over.
Yep.
And it goes up over that.
Okay.
And then it can drop out.
Okay.
Up,
Okay.
down, through. And have you looking like Adam Scott.
Lost the ball.
Okay, so what does that mean if you lost that ball?
This guy disconnected.
Yep. Yep. So it was better right there, and then we
Just kind of,
chicken
yeah,
wing.
that chicken
Yep,
wing.
we were scared to do it. Okay. All right. One more with that, and I know last time I said one more, but I like. Okay, overlap those hands. Beautiful. Back and through. Good, good, good. Okay, you see how that face is closed just a little bit at impact, but I like that. And our club path.
We also got this too. I don't know if that matters, but
Yes, it's the same concept.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what I got in my bag.
Yeah. So we got the club path. Now we're getting a little bit more in here. Okay. All right. So let's take this off.
Okay.
All right. And so, my bad.
There you go. I have it off here. Oop. There we go.
Okay. So let me grab you got a tee in your bag?
Yes. Top. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. All right. So let me see the top of your club. So give me a rehearsal swing, and I want you to feel. Now it's the feel of it, not because feel and reel are different, but I want you to feel like your tee and your belly button are turning back together.
Time.
They're up here, and then as I get that left heel in the ground, I'm stomping that. My tee is pointing to my belly button.
Okay.
Look where that gets me. There.
Okay.
This is releasing right there, and then up and over my shoulder. Through. Okay, so focus on that tee.
It's up.
There. Yep, beautiful.
Now rotate.
Yep, and then release that. There you go. Point that tee at your belly button at the same time as your left heel stomps. Good, good.
Okay.
Beautiful. And you heard where that whoosh was.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Which is where we want it.
Pretty good.
Still hasn't come down yet. Okay, how did that one feel?
That's probably my best one since the adjustments.
100%.
With the grip and then being able to turn, focusing on this, turn with the here.
And also watch where your head's at. Your nose is more stacked. Okay.
Now, should I have my feet wider?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I don't mind them where they're at. I wouldn't mind a little flare.
Okay. A little flare on the front or both or what?
Both.
Okay.
And here's why. Because if we get too wide, when we're shifting
just,
one side, that brings that in.
Yeah,
so I want you inside your phone booth. Almost feel like you're tearing a towel with your toes or with your feet. But we turn back to our right heel, stomp that left heel, and that's when that tee is releasing through. So back and through. Yep.
Okay.
Really make sure those hands are overlapped. Like I said, the grip will feel weird, but that one was absolutely beautiful.
Perfect. A little behind it. Open.
Okay.
Open. Yeah.
So when
It's just me breaking a bad habit.
yeah, no, for sure. And what happens when things feel weird? We run home to mom, right?
Yeah.
You're married now, so if things aren't good at home, you better figure that out there, son. You don't run home to mom, okay?
Right. That's it.
Yeah, so right there, that right there, if we think about getting that forward lean,
Yeah.
if this is my club face, what ends up happening? Where's that facing?
Yeah, that way. Okay.
Instead of
rotating.
Yep, I want it pointing there. If we swing with the finish in mind.
Instead of focusing on that, focus on there. Okay.
Because look what that does. It gets our low point, ball then turf. Okay. Now this is why I like it neutral. Okay. So set up with the club behind the ball. The way the club was designed, back of the club, middle of your stance, your zipper, your nose.
Yeah.
Okay. When you turn back and through, here's the low point. So iron, it puts that ball right here. If you hit ball then turf, that's perfect. Okay. Now think about a driver. Ball's teed up right here, right?
Yep.
The back of the driver, because it's a thicker head, that puts that ball right there. Back of the club, middle of your stance, nose, snout.
Yep.
Okay? Right there. Low point, it starts being high point as we rotate around. So that hula hoop down starts coming up.
Yep.
I go based off the engineers and how they made it. I don't have to second guess, how far forward am I stance, yada, yada, yada. No. Back of the club, middle of stance, turn.
Perfect.
Hop in the cart, go hit the next one.
Yep.
So right there, nose at the back of the ball.
Straight, a little behind it, but
Yep. Now, You just hit it on the head, okay?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You straight, but a little behind it. What's the most important part of that factor? It wins straight, right? If we rotate correctly, which is usually the hard part,
Yep.
we're going to miss a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. 20% of a really good golfer, which you're getting there, 20% of a really good golfer, they're bad hits.
Yeah.
If those bad hits are still
Straight.
we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And typically, if we're coming down steep, essentially we're a little anxious. So
Okay.
our weight hasn't fully transferred
Fully
there.
transferred.
So we're releasing it there. So just be a little bit more patient. I don't want to talk about steering and coming down too steep and shallow. You turn back together and through. Back and through. Chicago or something.
Another mess. But yeah, that didn't go as far.
Don't hate it. Not perfect. Yep, that's exactly right. Kind of slid just a little bit through it. And why do you think you have a tendency to chicken wing?
I think it's because like when I hit, I'm here instead of like here.
And what you're
Truthfully.
your entire life, what have you been told? Don't roll your hands over.
Yeah, don't roll your hands over. Yeah.
That's 6-4-3, right?
Yeah.
Well, opposite for you, but you've always been told
Like
there.
hold the line or hold the angle.
Exactly. We start turning that over, we're screwed, right? Well, here we have to.
We have to.
And
Okay.
with
So
that chicken wing,
would you want to like just like for me to stop right here and
so
then
I want
feel
you to
that?
feel. So go ahead and grip it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now don't let me pull you over. Push that left heel on the ground.
Okay.
There you go. There.
Yeah.
That's what we want to
Like
release.
getting out of the way
Bingo.
kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So we haven't been able to do that. Remember how I talk about keep that nose back there. When it slides this way,
Yeah.
there's no. So what do I have to do?
You have to do that
Do
to
that.
compensate. Yeah.
So I push that back. Now I look like the when I watch TV and they fully release it there, right there.
Okay.
Right heel, left heel. And so, in order to take our mind off of it, just bingo, right there.
Okay.
Right heel, left heel. It'll feel like it's truly as less is more, right? But it doesn't make any sense that those two moves right there
yeah.
is enough to move the ball.
Behind it. Dang it.
Okay, you all right? Okay, so yep, hips were going just a little bit faster than the hips were going a little faster than the hands. So keep that nose back behind the ball. And then twist, right heel, left heel.
No, it's thin. Yeah.
Correct. But yes, it was very, you hit it right in the forehead, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I love that. What did we work on earlier about not coming down steep, right?
Yeah.
Less up and down, more turn
Yep.
around. Because here, I'm going to show you that one because I really like what you did with what's your lower body? Right leg, left leg.
Yeah.
That looks like you're not even swinging.
No.
But that's like, holy crap. Your club speed with your 7-iron is still 110 miles an hour, and it looks like you're not even trying. Right leg, left leg. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's get our nose a little bit farther behind the ball.
Okay. So when you say that, is that just like ball positioning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So right there. Okay.
Yep, right there. So
Perfect.
yeah, there you go. A little bit less lean. Okay, right?
And
right
then
there.
just
And then
think right
leg.
heel, left heel,
Yeah.
and then go.
Yep.
Okay. See, that's where
Yep.
I feel it. Just because that just feels so, and that was also Hazel, but
Yeah, and that was a little
top.
far separated from, at
Okay.
setup. We want it right behind. Yeah. And so see, where's your weight? Your weight's on your toes.
Yeah.
So what
So it feels-
if you lean towards those toes, that brings that into play, right?
Yeah. Right.
So, and this is something I'm honestly working on right now is getting that stomping that bug with that left heel and getting that up in the air. So
Yeah.
you can even, the old time you guys did it. It was Ben Hogan,
Yeah.
Bobby Jones, that heel,
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's a good timing thing too. Step in the bucket, turn on it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Around, back and through.
Try that. See kind of what that looks like.
Yep, right heel, left heel.
To the right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like, if I'm like missing, then that's when I start like messing with the grip to like make it stronger because I know the face is open.
Yep. And because the swing right there is actually really, really good. Okay. Releasing all the way through that handle and the belly button going at the same time.
Yeah, I just got to get rid of that, like
Little
that,
bit of, yes.
and just feel like that.
Yep. Around. There you go.
Around,
yep. And that's that around. So
Yeah,
we're
and
turning.
that's like, whenever I think about it, you know, it's hard for me to feel this because I'm so used to this,
100%.
right?
Absolutely.
So,
Yep. So, and that's a drill that you can work on is right there in front of you.
Yeah.
Turn, and watch, and even just go slow motion with it pointed out in front of your chest. Okay. Put your other hand on there. All right. And just rotate back right in front of your chest. It matches your sternum, right?
Yep.
Okay. Turn through. Matches our sternum.
Yep.
Matches our sternum. Right?
Yep.
So we close the club face with our sternum, not with our hands.
Right.
You've already proven that you can swing it fast with kind of that nonchalant turn. Okay. So swing it about 50% here of just all you're focused on is right heel, left heel.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Close to the face.
Good. We got a left path. Okay. So now, yay! Did Daddy do good?
So you're gonna play this one day. So
Yeah. I love it. Okay. So on this one, when we finish, I want you to swing with that finish in mind. Okay. I want you to swing long through, and I want you to feel like your right oblique
Like
is
that.
going all the way through and until your arms collapse around your shoulder. Okay. So there. Yep.
Okay.
Almost like you're throwing the handle
right there.
instead of that
middle
tree
yeah.
line right there.
Okay.
Maybe- actually, you know what? We're not going to look low. We're going to look right there.
Okay.
You're going to throw your belly button and handle to that, and you're going to hold the pose at the end, at the top. Perfect. Hit that mountain goat right there where we were pointing.
Yep.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Look at that left toe coming off the ground. Okay.
Yeah,
We can
that's-
even straighten that a little bit. But now we're able to get around and through it. Okay.
Still that.
Just a
If
little bit.
I can get that bend, like if I can get rid of that habit of like bending that left arm.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
it's
like,
game over.
It's gonna be yeah. So I really just got to think like, just think straight arm all the way through.
Exactly. Yep. And again, it
finish
goes
at the
back to
top.
what we were always told. Keep
Right.
your left arm straight and your head down. Well,
Yep.
you know,
That
let it turn
plays.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on the toes.
Yep. Exactly. So good.
Felt
You're
that.
recognizing that. You're
Yeah.
feeling that. Okay.
Stay here.
So
That
twist,
the other
twist.
leg,
Don't hate that.
No.
Look at that path is much better.
Yep.
Good. Good.
I can get that. I just gotta feel free with it. You know, I think that's like
You're exactly right.
now it's all kind of, it's feeling a little bit better in the hands. Now it's just kind of
Exactly. So now
feeling that, like-
let it happen. And so I want you to feel like you're that car dealership
right. Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
guy right there,
Yeah.
right? So, because I could tell you to relax your hands, like I told you, it's not going to happen. So feel those arm sockets relax, right?
Okay.
Like when you and your brother, you probably used to slap fight.
Yeah,
You and
right.
Cole used to do that in the locker room,
Right.
right? Okay, and we'd come in
Yeah,
and
do that.
get on you guys about
Yep.
doing it, but let let those hands and arms be along for the ride. It's our hips and our heels
lower
is our
half.
focus, and then that frees up our arms
sure.
and hands to be along for the ride.
For sure. Oh, a little bit on the toes,
Very
maybe.
close.
Yeah,
Yep.
on the
Yep.
just on the toes.
Yep. And when we lean
heel
towards those,
to heel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or right butt cheek back.
Yeah,
left
right
butt
butt
cheek
cheek.
back.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
there's a door behind you. You're opening it with your left
Yep.
cheek, and you're slamming it shut with your
Yep.
open it with your right, slamming it shut with your left, and it pushes us back away from it. And it allows us to swing and not hit, and that's what we want. Beautiful.
Yep. Better. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, so now, all right, that was beautiful. That was a nice and smooth, easy swing. Okay, do that same feel. Okay, let's try and get a couple of those that I want to
Same.
see that right to
That
left.
draw.
Okay, because
Okay.
just because that we are truly turning there.
Okay.
Yep. Twist, twist.
It's all right. Just a little bit. A little bit forced.
Yeah. That's real close though.
Yep.
Right leg, left leg. Squeeze those forearms together. Feel like you're reaching out. Like, yep, there you go. And then as you're coming through, I'm pulling you this way.
Yeah.
Pulling
That
you that
way.
way. Yep.
Okay.
Feel that. Good.
Gosh, it's so freaking close. Ah. Yeah.
Touch heavy?
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit. You can kind of hear it too.
Oh, yeah.
This is so.
Yep.
Just gotta
Real
figure
close.
out how
Yep.
to.
And it, again, more by pushing back. So if
Yeah.
you're sitting in a rolly chair, lift up your right foot and you're just pushing that left foot back.
Right.
Get back away from it
foot,
with that left heel.
Yep.
Yep. Throwing those arms around your body.
Ah, toes.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so on this one, we're not going to think. All right. All I want you to do is I want you to swing. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to swing to that target, and you're going to hold that pose right
Okay.
there. Okay. If there is a thought in your mind, all it is back and through.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Smash factor was actually pretty good.
Yes. Club head or the club speed slows down.
Yep. Yep. So we got a little.
Speed's still okay.
See, okay, that was a lot closer than you may realize. Okay. As far as connection.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just a little steep coming down.
Yeah.
This right here, that move right there,
Yeah.
I want it to be a little bit more
On
in
the
sync.
ground.
It's a little bit hands first,
Okay.
and then they kind of get a little bit anxious to come back down.
So you're saying here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So one of the feelings can be, all right, so go ahead and set up. All right. Go ahead and take it back. Go ahead. Take it back. Take it back. There we go. See how you can't just, unfortunately, you're strong enough to move me with that, but it's supposed to be where you have to use your belly button
Oh yeah, yeah.
to
Use
feel
it.
that.
Right.
Yep. There. There. Yep.
Okay.
Right leg, left leg. All while looking at the back of that ball. Turn, turn.
Better. Closer.
Yep.
I can
Yep.
feel it.
Yep. And you can see it kind of brought our
Yep.
height down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. That might just be all I have to think about is just
Absolutely. Less
the
is
belly
more.
button. Yeah.
Yeah. Belly button and handle. Turn, turn. Yep, there you go. A little bit farther forward in our stance. I like that.
Pull.
Okay. Yep. So, all right. Yep. So that face is a little bit closed according to that
Okay.
that path. Okay. So, and that's another thing is when it gets too far back in our stance, if our path is this way,
Yeah.
right? We're coming from the inside.
Yeah.
Now, how does someone not slice it, or how do we try and hit a draw? We come from the inside and we right here, right?
Yep.
Well, if we're forward lean and we're coming from the inside, that thing is so set in the hook, right? And if we don't, then it's off the hosel. We're going the wrong way.
Do you think my takeaway should be any different? Like think more out than around, or what do you think?
I think more right underneath your shoulders, okay?
Yep.
And kind of and together.
Just set, yeah.
Yep. Because if you were to start going out, in theory, yes, we're coming back in, but there's a lot of extra variables, right?
Yes.
And I know you weren't great in math because I remember checking your grades, but the 2 + 2 is all we want.
Yeah.
Elbows and hips, okay? Now, if we go up and around and all that, then like I said, there's a lot of movement. But also what happens if you don't go around and through, there, we're yanking the crap out of it and we're gone, okay? So feel like it's going right underneath your shoulders.
Okay.
Just truly pushing those hands and belly button right up over your shoulder. You just turn. Left shoulder to it, right shoulder through it. There you go, right there. And the hands are along for the ride. Turn. Very close.
Yeah. That's pretty close. Let's see.
Because, like I said, swing I'm loving. I'm loving the path. I'm loving the contact. I'm loving all that. That face is still a little close. Okay. So let's get I'm gonna get a little bit more on top of there with that grip. Okay.
So
so right there, and that right hand is going. Yep. I want you to really feel
that.
Not quite that much.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. There. So they're really truly overlapping. Kind of grip it a little bit hard with that right hand.
Am I?
Too
hard?
No, I want you to. I want you to.
Okay.
A little bit
harder with the right. Okay.
Yep. And then now focus on everything we were just thinking about. Turn. And hang laundry on it.
It's better. So yeah, I mean, it's getting there.
100%. Because, like I said, the hard part's out of the way now.
Yeah.
It's the rotation is the hard part. Then it's all the little things all the little variables that have been band-aids, so to speak. It's the only sport. The harder you try, the worse it gets. Yeah. So it's truly but it's what the hard part is convincing ourselves that is enough to move the ball.
Right.
You know, that little bit of pause allows everything to sync back up. So roll that right thumb on top just a little bit more. Okay. There you go. I like how neutral everything is. And then we just twist. Right heel, left heel.
Still behind it, but shot shape is consistent now.
Yeah, I love it.
So now it's just figuring out how to compress it.
Yeah. And so that comes from chilling out.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Because compression does nothing for us if that path and face is facing hard left. Right?
No, for sure. It's better.
Yep, I like that a lot.
Better. We're getting there, Cole.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
I know, a nice and tight little draw. Okay, so let's move up. Let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. These are your clubs behind you.
You want that tee in here too, or?
Nah. Okay. Nah, we'll go off of there. And then let me take our training aid out of here. This tee. All right. So same swing, all that. Back of the club, middle of the stance.
Okay.
That's how it was designed because of that low point. It's kind of sweeping through it.
Okay.
center of gravity gets in the air. We just turn. We just loaded the machine with a different tool. That same swing you just did.
Okay.
Get that grip a little bit more. Focus on that.
Sir.
There you go. Yep, I like that.
A little bit low. Full hook. Yeah.
Yep. Little bit hands
and that's
first.
that's probably the most typical miss with this.
Okay.
So I actually prefer to have this club to kind of be slightly open.
Okay. Now,
so like that's is that kind of right there?
So yep. So we'll set up aim first. So go ahead and set it up. So the leading edge, we line that up first, and we adjust our body
we
from
adjust
there.
the body. So
Yep.
like
Yeah, and
right
so
there, yeah.
essentially that one went left because our hands went faster around your
faster
body
than
than your
okay.
hips. Okay, so don't slow them down because speed moves the ball. So feel like they're moving together. Your hips throwing your handle around, up, and over your shoulder.
Okay. Behind it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you take a rehearsal swing here.
Okay.
All right. I want you to go underneath this both ways.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. What'd you have to do? A, you couldn't shift forward because then our shoulder's gonna hit there.
Yeah, I had to
2, you had to get to that heel.
stay behind it.
Had to stay behind and underneath. Okay.
Yeah.
So do that again. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it kind of, I mean, it wasn't steep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Kind of cheated a little bit by throwing our hands to make sure we got under it. Half swing of, gee whiz though. Those are my driver numbers. Yeah. Hybrid is ball speed's 153. And that was a miss hit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hitting it right now.
It's freaking awesome. All right. So let's go 50%.
Okay.
Truly, it's the belly button and handle.
Yeah.
Turn. Right heel, left heel. Yep.
Okay.
Head stays perfectly stable. Looking at the back of the ball.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to put this up against the side of your head. Make sure it doesn't shift forward. We're looking. Our nose is looking at the back of that ball. Turn.
Oh, I hit the ground first.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking I was a little close to it.
Yep. So stand up super tall. All right. It's like when you walk into a business meeting. All right. You got that CEO. He's got his shoulders high. Right. So we're there, and now it allows for our shoulders to turn underneath our chin.
Right.
Okay. Left shoulder underneath.
Yep.
Right shoulder underneath. Chest back. Chest through. Keep it simple. I like that setup. It's really good.
Oh,
Okay.
so close.
Now, one of the things that this will also help with of putting this there is we're getting a little bit of
Okay.
there
Yeah.
instead of
Okay.
get that chest
Kinda
over that.
here,
Yep. And that's that turn instead of twist, right? That's
Okay.
why Nelly Corda is absolutely perfect where she turns back. It's almost like her back turn of the ball.
Right
And she
there.
looks underneath here.
And then she goes, yeah.
Yeah, because if we get here, we're either sliding through
Yep.
or coming down
Coming down steep, yep.
Yep. And so that's kind of our issues.
So think more turn and then just everything
Yes.
else is along
Yep.
for the ride.
Yep.
Okay.
Chest back, chest through. Add that to the bloopers.
It feels so different.
Oh yeah, because you probably felt like I hope it's still there when I get back.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, for
and so
sure.
what we did is we kind
For
of
sure.
we got back there, right? And watch what your nose does. We're trying to pull through because we're not used to that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
all right, good. Now we got
Put it down. He's got another one.
I know. I just want to make sure that is
Yeah, we're chilling.
not getting in the way. Okay, so, all right, go slow motion and turn to the top.
Okay.
So twist back to the top. All right, so I want you to feel like once this gets to, once that faces the target, now hit it with your right pec, okay? So now we twist through and hit it with our right pec. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Still hitting.
Okay. Yep.
Top of it.
Yep. And so that's the same. We stayed. So our plane and our path went more around. We shifted our low point, so we hit right on top of the ball.
Okay.
So we're good.
So if I just think like stay behind it, is that the kind of
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And that's that looking at the back of the ball as you twist back. Right shoulder blade to the target. Right pec hits it to the target.
Okay. That's it, right.
Okay. So that was just off the heel.
Okay.
That's what sent it over there.
That face.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit towards that toe.
Okay.
Okay. So, all
Stay on the
right.
heel.
So now we've been talking about a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different feels.
Yeah.
You probably have all of them running through your head right now, right? What's the old saying in baseball when you're in a slump, right? See ball, hit ball, right?
Yeah,
With
right.
Vlad Guerrero, right? He
Yeah.
don't go peeing on your hands to get him strengthened
Yeah.
like he used to, but see ball, hit ball, right? See the target, hit the ball to the target. Make ball go far.
Oh, a little bit out to the right, yeah.
Okay.
That
Yep.
face is just open.
Yep. And so that happens because it's not able to get closed.
Is it because of the hips
Yeah.
sliding?
Yep.
Okay.
We're essentially pulling through. Really feel.
So so I'm kind of going more this way than like
Then
rotating.
truly it's there is the
Okay.
exaggerated. Okay. There. Yeah. And look, now you're stacked right there.
Yeah.
Keep looking at, I want you to look at that TaylorMade 5 as you hit it. Okay. I don't want to say perfect, but that was much better. Obviously the result, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a process. All right. Turn back behind, stay back behind there just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But that nose is now over the ball. And now, because we're so used to chicken winging, you rotated to stay behind. We're used to that. That's why it was a little thin.
Okay.
Now we have all that room there. Okay. So turn. We have all that room. Don't hit it with your arms. Don't hit it with your hands. They're just there. They're along for the ride. All right. God bless America. We're going to look at that flag right there.
Oh,
dang it. That was close to my favorite one yet.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. That little bit of. Okay. See the club face is kind of closing down a little bit,
Yeah.
and it might be because we're kind of loose. We're trying to relax there, but at the ball we're squeezing it. Okay. So I want you to feel. Let's have a firm grip.
Firm grip and then go back. Yeah.
Firm. Yeah. So it's neutral, not necessarily. So we still want everything overlapping this way, but I want you to kind of grip it with those two fingers right there.
Okay.
Okay. Now just right heel, left heel. Turn,
Okay.
turn.
Better.
Good. Good. Little heavy?
Yeah. Maybe a touch thin. Maybe a little bit close to the heel.
Head staying behind it, getting closer to a full extension there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So lock that left leg out as those hands release in front. That was good though. I like that. Twist. twist. Little Healy?
A little bit.
Yep.
I don't know, actually. I think just lean back on it. That's pretty.
Yeah, just kind of shoving that out there just a little bit, right?
Yeah, so that face was just open.
Yep. So, yeah, exactly. And you can kind of see the angle of that shaft right there.
Yeah.
It's here.
Right.
Right? So we're here instead of there. So that little bit of, I'm trying to.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So
I'm
trying to get here, I'm focused on
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So again, that T and that belly button truly coming around and around. There we go. Right heel, left heel.
Pull.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Face was close.
yeah, so we were really focused on the long through just a little bit early,
Yeah.
right? So as you're coming back, I want to hear that with the club, okay? That's going to go back and through. And then you're just going to let the arms be along for the ride.
Oh, man. It wants
Right
to.
there. You're right there. Yep.
The club face is just open, yeah.
Yep. And so that happens
slide.
when our nose is going there.
Yeah.
Yep. No, you're good.
Well,
You're
there,
good.
that's my main issue, I think.
Yep. 100%. Yep. Yep. So set up with that nose at the back. Keep it there.
Oh. See, like when you
ever
do
seen-
that, that's
yeah,
when I think
that's
like,
when you dip. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. And so that
Sorry,
that's
Dad.
yeah.
It's fine.
And
You get another
that's when where it's
Yeah.
there.
For
And
sure.
so I want you to feel more this because this is my club face there instead of
Okay.
right because we always see you see guys on YouTube and Instagram where we're kind of
Yeah,
bending here.
right.
Dude, that's gonna tear up your back. I don't want that. But also it gets us at a too steep of an angle coming
Okay.
through here. I want you to feel more around.
Feel more
They're just an
around.
extension of your belly button.
Okay.
Twist, twist. 50%. Turn back and through, looking at the back of the ball. Put a little bit farther forward in your stance there. There you go. There you go.
There. Low boy.
Okay. Again, that's a good sign. I know that's not the result we want. I get it, but that's when you get jammed and it falls over the second baseman's head. We're still on base, right? Eyes behind the ball, club head. There you go.
Oh Lord. I don't think I had a good grip on that.
Yeah, yeah.
That didn't feel like strong. It's the grip, man. The grip and the freaking sliding.
Because this is
Forward.
really, really close. Yep, we're just at the last second trying to hit it with our hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just allowing
Twist.
my lower half to go.
Yep. So I want you to put your feet together here. Okay. Arms down there. And we'll do it without a ball first. Okay. And I want you to turn with all you're focused on is that right heel, left heel. There. Okay. Good. Okay. Don't even use your hands there. They're just staying in front there. And then fire that left heel. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. So this is forcing you to stay centered and behind it. Okay. Because anytime we use our hands, that's going to be that,
Yeah, it's gonna be
or
that-
we're going to flip
that
it over.
drop,
So
yeah.
really feel that left heel pushing to the ground now. Good. That gets us more around. So now with a ball, we don't need to hit this one 250 yards. I don't care where it goes actually. We're just turn with the lower body. Turn. Okay. Good. Now, that was actually pretty freaking good. That's farther than I hit my hybrid, so screw you. But the path, right? it went straight that way. Okay,
Yeah.
our path was to the right, 10 degrees. Where was that ball? It was back in your stance.
Back in
That
the stance,
path came
yeah.
right there. So that was absolutely perfect. So now let's go back of the club, middle of the stance. Yes, our stance is super narrow. I'm not
Yeah.
going to make you show up to spring training, go play with the pitchers, and then you're swinging like this.
Yeah.
But to get that feel of standing
Yeah.
centered and turn.
Oh, I feel like I got handsy.
Yep, just a little bit. Okay. Yep, make sure the back of the club goes in the middle of your stance.
Right there.
Yep, there you go. And then turn with the focus on the lower body.
Catch it.
Yeah.
A lot of feels.
Good.
A lot of feels.
I know I said
Feels
good.
awkward, but I mean,
Yeah, but see,
these are the things that.
yeah. So it's actually pretty darn good. Releasing down around. So you that elbow's fighting it, that chicken wing's fighting
Yeah.
it. But
I know.
we're able to get there. So good. Beautiful. Okay. That one. Okay, I call it the effort swing, right? You kind of just screw it. Just let me shut coach up real quick. Let me just turn. Okay, now widen your stance just a little bit. Good. A little bit farther forward in your stance. There you go. And the same feeling. I don't care if this goes 2 yards or 300. Just turn. Freaking awesome.
Best one of the day.
Dude, all day long. Okay, well, I don't like you anymore. That's awesome, dude. Okay, what did you feel on that? Because it doesn't matter what I see, but what did you?
I think when you said like take your hands out of it and think more like just let your lower half kind of control the swing, that allowed me to kind of just let my hands like along for the ride.
Okay, good. I love it.
But yeah, I think I really felt it like when I put my feet together. I do the same thing whenever I hit. Like I actually purposely put my feet together so I can feel my load
Yeah,
a little bit more.
I love it.
And just control the motion. But you know, I've always had a hard time like figuring out, okay, I want the ball in front of my stance, but I don't know how to get to that point. And now
Correct.
it's like that chicken wing.
Yeah.
And then me not finishing with that left hip going back.
Exactly.
Those are the two things that aren't allowing me to do that. So like for me to just feel like a drill that I'll just continue to do is just that feet together and then just feel like my hands are they're just kind of there. And then it's, you know, swing.
Right leg, left leg.
Yeah.
Very good. I love it. And again, it's keeping us from sliding. It's that feeling of twisting
and that's
around.
like, I think that's why I like it, because it eliminates me sliding.
Exactly. Yeah.
It just makes me feel like I'm having to do this, which like when I get my feet out, it's hard for me sometimes to do that because I want to go this way.
Exactly. And again, that's that movement of.
and then the second piece is just allowing that left arm to
And you have
finish
room now.
Yeah. Finish
Exactly.
straight out.
I love it. All right, let's do one more with the hybrid, and then let's hit a couple big dogs real quick.
Oh.
Okay. So that one you tried to see how.
Yeah, I try to lift it.
Yep, and it is truly the more we try, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
You just let it happen.
Yeah.
Very close. Very close. All right. So let's grab the big dog. Now let's see some exit. What's that? Okay. We're just gonna do a couple on this. Yeah. I just want to see a couple of. Yeah.All right. So let's.
We're gonna put this one kind of in the front.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just to make sure that it's still right there.
All right.
Make sure it still reads.
Okay. So same thing. All right. If your 7-iron goes 300 yards and your hybrid goes 400, all right. So just let this club do the work. All right. Just turn. I want you to feel essentially right leg, left leg.
Sorry, we've tore this thing up. Me and my brother both. I don't even know if that's reading. Let's see.
That's all right.
See, it's Yeah.
Okay.
So
Where is this?
Hold on, let
Need
me-
to be a little bit further back.
Okay, so so whenever it lights up like that, that's when it's reading.
Okay.
But I just want to make sure I'm not going to smack something
For
like
sure.
that. Because whenever I'm too far back, I should be good.
Yeah, you
We
should be
usually
good.
don't hit driver in here, but
Okay. Well, yeah, for the
well,
plot.
for the sake of, well, it's literally just that.
yeah. Yeah.
Because whenever I'm reaching back,
Yeah. When you're turning, you should be
yeah.
good.
Yep.
It's funny though, because hitting too much in a simulator, it'll change your swing.
Oh yeah.
So here, all it is just right leg, left leg. Pretend like you have your feet together.
That was a little Healy.
A little Healy that goes forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me just kind of feeling like I'm a little restrained a little.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Well, I might have been a little close to like.
Yeah. So hinge a little bit more at the waist, and I want
Okay.
you to set up with that arrow on the inside.
Inside the ball. Okay.
Yep. So here's why, because it was in the air, there's the center of the club face.
Yeah.
When we're here, that's the heel.
Okay.
So right there. All right, arms long, legs long, and all you're doing is just turn. Let it happen.
Oh, see.
Oh, you smashed it.
That's why I was like, I always
Yeah.
get.
All right. A couple more here.
Let me see. Yeah, put that there. Here you go. See, that'll probably get it. Sometimes it's kind of
hesitating.
finicky at the front here. Hold on, let me.
I get it.
Yeah, I think we're good. There,
Okay.
maybe. I think that's on. Can't tell
Let's
sometimes.
see. So
Move it around and just kind of. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
yeah, right here
That
is
was
good.
it.
I think that's where the other ones were.
Yep, you're good there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you're just inside.
Yep. And so now that the grip is essentially pointing to your left groin, because back of the club, middle of your stance, and just twist with that nose looking at the back of the club. Yep. So make sure your nose is at the back of the club. So now there you go. And
Oh,
now,
yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's probably just stand. I mean, I'm trying
Yeah.
to feel like. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Perfect. Now just twist.
See, I hit the ground right there.
Yep. So a little bit of that tilt and a little bit of anxious to get
Yeah.
down to it.
Yeah, I like to start with like a hover.
Then do it.
Okay.
I love it. I don't hate that at all. In fact, I like that for connection purposes. It's going to keep
Just
us
here.
a little bit smoother
we
or
go.
connected coming back.
Yeah.
So do that. Turn. Truly take the arms out of it. Right heel, left heel. Let the club do the work.
I don't hate it. but
No, I don't hate
love
it either.
I don't.
That's going to
love
hit
it.
most fairways. Okay. Ball speed of 166. Gee whiz. Carry of 303. I don't have that in my bag. Downwind, downhill,
Yeah.
in a parking lot,
Like
maybe.
that's my mess.
Mm-hmm.
Like with a driver, just
And so, what did we determine that is?
face. Or the shift.
Yeah, that shift. Because we're here, I
Yep.
can't get it around.
Right.
So feel like your feet are together,
Yep.
and then
Push
arms
out
are
of the way.
long back, long through.
I hit that low, but
Yep.
that would have been a low burner.
Yep. All right. Yeah, it's hard to get. We're not talking about width here. We don't want to get too high up
Yeah.
above our shoulders. We'll really be in trouble. All right. One more here. Let it happen. Give me your smoothest swing of the day.
Okay.
So close. Yep. See that just slide through
Face
just
is
a touch.
open,
'Cause it's
yeah.
not, and so when we see that, we're here and it's having it to do that way and sit.
Yeah.
It's like rotating around. All right, I like one more.
It's
One more.
and that's like the hardest thing for me right now is just like trying to figure out like that where I should be.
Yep. So once we set up that nose right here, and look at that, or essentially feel like we're staying there, and then it's turning underneath your chin. Okay. So chin, chin. There you go. Your feet are together, essentially.
Yeah.
Because we had that habit of wanting to pull those hands through it. Your hips are hitting it.
That's better.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
better.
that.
I hit the ground a little bit, but like.
But that's okay. Okay, because what you did, that one was truly with your body.
Yeah.
I hate those ones that we bounce into it and it goes 310. Okay, perfect. Okay, do that one more time. Really feel the core. And so, another drill you can do is you got it up against your belly. It's turn, turn. Right? There's no sliding in this because you can feel it. It's twist, twist. There you go. Good.
Yep.
Good. So do that or feel that as you're hitting this one.
That was pretty good. I know my
Good.
right distance, but
Yeah. See, that might have
sometimes
been
though,
weird.
like being up here though, it's like the distance I don't really pay attention to that much. Like
No.
especially with the driver.
Yeah. Yep.
It's because we are in an environment where it's I can't
For sure.
feel free.
No.
As much free. So
But also, but club path on that was great.
yeah.
Club and ball speed, that's why it doesn't really equal those numbers. That might be a little off. And these aren't perfect.
Now
but
that I'm like thinking about like it's all lower half,
Yeah.
I feel like these are just kind of wherever. And
no, it's great. I love it. All right, one more here. Awesome. Awesome. Dude,
yeah.
best one yet. 113 club speed. Ball speed of 171.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Dude, that's freaking awesome, man.
That's all I got, man.
But does that kind of make sense? Because
Absolutely.
That was your smoothest swing of
right, and it's smooth because I'm taking my arms out of it.
correct. Yeah,
And it's the same thing when I hit. Like I always got to make sure like these things are like super loosey goosey, and they just along for the ride. And obviously, we're working at baseball more than golf, but
Yes.
like that's the feeling I
feel.
gotta have is let your lower half and just feel like these are just kind of there.
Yeah.
And then
Well, it's just like
create the
when you run, like, okay, I've seen your stolen base stats, and I've seen you run, right? Shoot, you broke track records in middle school. But we didn't teach you, and you didn't tell yourself, okay, right leg, left leg, right leg, and it was stiff. No, they were free, and we just run, right? The same thing with the arms and the hands. We let the power muscles do the work, but that turn, honestly, what percentage did you feel like that last swing was? Like, without looking at the number.
probably 60%.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. But the numbers produce something different because that was truly what we talked about.
free.
It's being efficient, right? And because when we're out of sync or we're trying too much, we're not going to be
get
efficient
stuck,
here.
yeah.
I've already wasted all your big old tree trunk muscles, right?
It's like-
And so now it's just arms.
Yeah.
Yes, your upper body's stronger than my whole body put together, but let's use your entire body of being efficient. We're going to use our ground up, and then the hands can whip
For sure.
through. Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
Good
really
stuff.
good.
Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Any questions? You know what to work on?
No
Spring
to work
training?
on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna literally put my feet together for like
love
a
it.
whole range session and just work on right cheek, left cheek, and then just focus on getting that arm
I
straight.
love it. And if
Because
anyone laughs at you, your ball will be going further than there, so what does
That's
it matter?
right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's
so when
it.
do you head out?
10 days actually. So
Nice. We used to drive, when I lived in LA, we would drive out to spring training to watch the Mariners. And golf everywhere.
Yeah.
And you saw those guys.
yeah.
They get their work in,
hit the range.
gone.
Yeah.
They're off to the
They're off
course.
their
So
doors,
it was-
yeah.
But that's awesome, man. I'm
Yeah,
proud of
it's like a little mini vacay for us. So
you. Samantha
fun.
and the baby cone.
yes.
Good.
Yep.
Good. That'll be
coming
fun.
out. So family's coming out. So
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. We really enjoy it. But hey,
awesome.
thank you for coming over here and
Dude, thanks for having
getting me fixed up, man. I need it.
I love it. I love it,
need
man. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate you having me over to your parents' house. Well, thanks to your parents. Shout out to them.
Thanks for helping fix me.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love
got
it.
a lot of issues, but I'm glad we were able to nail down a few things for me to work on before I gotta leave. So
No, I love it, man. I love it. You did a great job. Keeping things simple. Stand up tall, confident, turn. Simple, but not easy. Proud of you, kid. You're gonna do big things. Go be great, man. I can't wait to see
absolutely
where your future takes you.
on the field and the course, right?
That's right. That's right. And when the field ends, then it's make some money on there with all your buddies. Hustle. But I love it. Proud of you, man. Wherever you end up. So go get it. All right, man.
We'll do.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Second best golf.
I'm getting it done.